Hey guys, J up here, and today the Road to Commander episode is not going to be live. This episode I was raging like no other. I've noticed in the comment section below a lot of y'all have been pointing out Legit Grapes a little bit of complaining. This episode, and I'm not trying to bag on him or anything, is this episode makes him seem like that quiet kid in class who never says a word. Like, I was so ragey, complainy this episode because it seemed like everything was wanting to go wrong. I was getting shot through buildings, around corners. Lag was tearing me up, and bear in mind, this gameplay was before I actually got my internet upgrade, because right now, I'm on a very good internet, well, at least for my area and what I've had overall. I'm on about a 35 down and 2 up, and I have been streaming, and if you want to know where I'm streaming at, it's at twitch.tv/jhubx if you ever want to come check me out. I usually post it on Twitter when I'm actually streaming. Usually when I'm playing, I'll just kick it on, and sometimes I'll invite subscribers to come play, and sometimes I'll just relax and play the game. But this game, it just got very annoying that night. This was the last game of the first session. We did complete this entire Road to Commander within like a 24-hour session. I think we started it and then took a little nap and then woke up and finished it. I think overall the Road to Commander took about 11 hours, and we are past the halfway mark right now with the actual uploads. I've uploaded, I believe this is going to be episode 49. I'm not quite sure, but I believe that is the episode number. I think there's 86 or 87 in total, so we've still got a lot more episodes to come, a lot more great gameplays. And as you've noticed throughout this entire series, I'm not just going for the kill horror. There's some episodes where I just say screw it with the kill to death ratio, and I just go for the objective because I'd rather win. I want to show that winning is the most important thing when you're playing Black Ops 2, that if you need to go for that objective, that you can kick it up a notch, go for the objective, and try to still kill horror a little bit if that's what you need to do. And that you can also get all these score streaks by playing the objective more than you normally would. Because I used to be a kill whore. I think I first started when Halo CE came out. I started playing in about 2005 on PC, and I was so used to just killing everything. I know I played Capture the Flag a little bit, and every so often when I noticed I would have a opening to actually win the game, I would take it. But other than that, I would just do nothing but slay the entire time, and eventually I tried to move out of the whole slaying thing. And now that Black Ops 2 kind of turned it to where the score streaks work more with playing the objective, I find myself kind of moving towards the more objective than kill horror type of thing. And I'm not complaining, that's good because we win more games doing this. In Black Ops 2, my win-loss ratio is the best out of all the Call of Duties I've ever played so far, I believe. I think I'm rocking like a 2.43, 2.45, and the previous Call of Duties I was hanging in around like 1.6 or something like that. So I'm definitely not complaining. I'm glad that I've got all these different wins going on, and in this gameplay you're going to see I'm bouncing around everything. I even tried going to the target finder machine gun because just nothing is wanting to work, and I believe I end up having to switch off of it because even then it's not working for me. This game is one of those games that I believe everyone has where you go in, you're in a kind of a good mood, and then you just keep getting BS'd over and over and over. And I know that I play Call of Duty a lot, and I see this more often than other people, but I believe that this was one of those games where even if you're a casual player, you play 2 or 3 games a night, that you would have been raging because of all the things that are happening. So I definitely am glad I'm doing this overall, because actually when I recorded this Road to Commander, immediately after I had this episode saved, I titled it May Delete. I noticed that I didn't level up in this episode at all. So I went ahead and titled it that, thinking that I could slip it by, just post it or not post it, so I didn't have to worry about showing me raging and all that. But I decided, no, you can see the gameplay, you can see my fails, see what I did wrong to help improve yourself, because that's usually how I learn. Before I actually started playing Call of Duty, before I got an Xbox, I think I watched XJoss. He had like 600 videos up at the time of Modern Warfare 2, and I watched every single one of them. I even went to Machinima Respawn and watched most of the videos they had posted of all the different commentators before I bought an Xbox, before I got Modern Warfare 2, so I would have that advantage. I wanted to see what maps looked like and what I all needed to do in order to do well in the game. And it took me a week. I was rocking about a 1 KD. Every death I got killed. But after that first week, I was pulling a 1.5, 2 KDs easily in the game. It just takes time, and if you learn from other people's mistakes, you will become a better player. That's why you see all the football players and the pros or whatnot, they watch the other team's tapes to learn their moves, to learn their mistakes, their faults, that way they can do better. And I believe, I haven't seen this in Call of Duty yet, pros, at least on MLG, but I think some of them might review each other's gameplays to see where their faults lies. I'm not sure if they do that, or if they do, I've never heard about it or anything, but I believe that more players would become better players if they watched the enemy teams actually play in either live streams or scrims, things like that. It would help them become better players against them, because if they would know, oh, if the guy does a halo jump shot, he's very weak, his aim is poor, so I know that if he does that, I can drop shot and easily take him out, and just keep moving on with like that. But if you don't learn from your mistakes, you will never get better at Call of Duty, and I try all the time. Sometimes I'll even watch my own gameplays to see what I did wrong, what I could have done better, and whether I should have drop shot or jumped around the corner or just waited that extra second, because sometimes you find that when you become impatient in the game is when you die most. I find that sometimes when the enemy team is pretty good, they're playing the objective, that you're not needing to rush all out every time, because you're going to get killed within 30 seconds of rushing the enemy team if they know what they're doing. So sometimes you got to be a little bit more patient, pull back, and figure out what you are doing. I also wanted to know what y'all think of the Road to Commander so far. I know y'all are giving it a lot of support. There's a lot of videos that are going like flawless on the likes. All the videos have appeared to get over 1,000 views an episode, which is awesome, and I'm trying to upload at least 2 a day. I think there was one day so far that I uploaded 3 just because one of the episodes was shorter. I wanted to go ahead and knock it out. But I've noticed y'all are really enjoying the Road to Commander, and this is what I'm going to do. I wanted to try to keep the 2 videos a day going even when the Road to Commander ends. But one of the ideas I had to try to have another series come up would be like gun game on every map. That way you could actually learn which areas to lock down when playing gun game. That way you can win a whole lot faster. I think doing a live com version of that while I'm actually playing and winning the gun game would help y'all, because I noticed that there's not as many people playing gun game in Black Ops 2 as there were in Black Ops. I don't know if it's the wager aspect of people trying to get more COD points or whatnot. I just noticed that there's not as many people playing it, and I still enjoy gun game. It is a very relaxing thing to go and play, especially if you're by yourself on Black Ops 2. You don't have any teammates. You want to play multiplayer, but you don't want to have to go through the hassle of going up against full parties. If you go to gun game, I find that it's very relaxing. There's usually not that many parties that go and actually play it, so I find myself winning it a whole lot more. And also, I believe as long as you place in the top 3 people on gun game, that you actually get a win, and I think that's like it is for most of the party games. So if you want to go relax, have some multiplayer fun, you can go and play gun game. Don't have to worry about a loss as long as you get top 3. But I wanted to know, would you actually like to see something like that? And if that works, maybe even do something for every map, crossbow stuff, things like that. I just want to continue posting the 2 videos a day, but I know the only way it'll be possible is if at least one of the videos is going to be live com while the second is a normal commentary like this. I think I would be able to maintain it. I know the new maps are coming out, I believe today when this is posted, Uprising DLC, and the map control vid for Studio or Black Ops 2 Firing Range is going to be up hopefully the same day, and it's going to be on Respawn, so I just want to go ahead and give you a little heads up on that. Also, if you have been wondering where's the Finding the Pattern videos, the map control videos, they're basically the same series. I just changed it up to give it a different feel, a better look. That way the thumbnails would attract more people, things like that, and give it a better title for the series. Because I know Finding the Pattern was alright, but it was just a name that I randomly came up with for a series, but I think map control sounds a whole lot better. And if you've been missing episodes and you want to actually see all the ones I've done so far, there is a playlist on my channel page, and I guess for this episode of the Road to Commander, I will leave it down in the description if you want to go ahead and click it out. I believe there's 4 videos that are map control, 4 or 5 videos, and the rest are Finding the Pattern. It's basically the same thing, I've just changed up the structure a little bit, so it still gives you all the information you need to know. I know some of these maps in Black Ops 2, people hate to play just because they don't know how to play them. They're not used to the maps, they're not used to the spawns. So when anything like Aftermath, Cargo, Express comes up, people always want to skip it because they're not fun. They don't know how to work the map. But with this series I've been posting, it helps you learn every aspect of those maps, the camping positions, spawn locations, high traffic areas. And if you kind of memorize these areas in the videos that I show, it should help you lock down the maps to get you the wins, because I know once you start winning a whole lot more on the maps in Black Ops 2, you'll find that you actually want to play them more than other maps, because I know personally I hate playing Hijack. I feel it as if it is a knockoff of Nuketown, a poor one at that. It's just the same length as Nuketown, but squished. It's not as wide, and I find it to be very annoying when playing it. I know there's an underground kind of thing, there's a flank route on the left, but pretty much everyone knows about this, and it just gets frustrating when you're basically locked down, you can't move, and it's either grenade or noob tube central, and you really just can't get anything done on the map. So I find myself not liking that map, even though I know everything about it. It still isn't as fun to me, and at this part in the video is where everything culminated and I was beyond frustrated. I just decided I'm going to lay down in the back of the map. I know we were getting close to losing. I think I pop up just to see and make sure we get the win, but I think I end up getting killed here. But this gameplay, I was just frustrated beyond belief. I was cussing, I was raging. So that's basically the reason why I wanted to do a commentary over it, and I hope y'all guys learned from my mistakes on this episode. We end up winning by 5 points. I know we probably could have won a whole lot faster, done a whole lot more damage, had I actually knuckled down, put on better weapons, and just tried to lock down a location rather than rushing and finding myself in bad situations. So I hope y'all guys learned from these mistakes. Now, 2 videos you probably missed. The one on the left is episode 47 of my Road to Commander, and the video on the right is episode 48. A link to my Twitter and Facebook will be down in the description in case you want to follow me or get into open lobbies. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Other than that, peace out.